This is a production of WTVI PBS Charlotte.
Still would like to go ahead and work it all the way back and then fix it so, you know, we only have 5 rows of St. Joe Basie.
Amy and Tommy Boudoir started researching vineyards more than 10 years ago.
Well, this industry was an up-and-coming industry when we met back in '97, and I knew I was inheriting the property and there was no place like home. So he and I met and came back to this area, and the grape industry was growing.
The Boudoirs know there's money to be made in the wine industry, but growing a new business like this from the ground up doesn't happen overnight.
There is profit potential in vineyards, but it's not quick. If you're in a hurry, make beer. Because if you think about it, we started prepping the field in 2000. In November of 2010 was when I got my first dollar.
The key to producing a fine quality wine, good fruit, and that depends on soil and climate conditions, among other things.
Elevation, airflow, the lay of the land. To produce a good quality wine grape, it takes certain conditions. So it looks like some of the industry is picking up on it, but before you step out there and make that huge investment, you need to look about your growing conditions.
The Boudoirs spend lots of time caring for their 7-acre vineyard.
Those leaves don't get pulled by themselves. One movie said that the best fertilizer is the owner's footsteps. And I believe that to be true. The more time you spend in the vineyard, the higher quality your fruit is going to be.
Morgan Ridge Vineyards harvests more than 24 tons of fruit every year, and that yields more than 1,500 cases of wine. With all the planting, harvesting, and bottling it takes to make a wine, it's actually another 4 to 6 years before you get to taste the finished product.
Syrah grape also has that nice peppery tone.
Customers can tour the winery and visit the tasting room. They can also rent out the venue for weddings and private parties. Customers say they feel right at home here.
It's a beautiful venue. The people here make you feel like you're part of the family, and you are. And the wines, we've tasted a lot of North Carolina wines. We always come back to Morgan Ridge. We just love them.
I've been to a lot of wineries in North Carolina and Virginia, and this is by far the friendliest one you will ever come to. Definitely.
Amy says she wanted to create a place where people could come together and enjoy the land.
People want to be part of something good. And so therefore, the wine industry is a nice industry for fellowship and for people to get out and enjoy themselves.
And because of this, people want to help out when it's time to harvest the grapes. They try to do it early in the morning when it's still cool.
Anytime you break the skins, as soon as that sugar is exposed, then any native yeast or bacteria can come in and start a fermentation process, and that can cause off flavors and aromas in your wine.
And while it takes years before these can turn into this, winemaking is truly a labor of love. Tommy and Amy say they have no regrets starting the vineyard. One of the most rewarding aspects of what they do is seeing people enjoying wine that was grown right here.
It is an amazing satisfaction. Monday through Friday, I'm here in the vineyard doing my vineyard work, but I get to go down to the winery on the weekends. That's kind of like my playground. I get to go there and visit with folks and let's see that they enjoy the product that I have created.
All their hard work is paying off, and they will continue to reap the benefits for years to come. For Carolina Impact, I'm Amy Turner reporting.